SHIELD Headquarters. 1989. Stark. He doesn't seem happy, does he, Peggy? Hello, Hank. You're supposed to be in Moscow. I took a detour through your defense lab only to discover a poor attempt to replicate my work. I've told you time and again, the PIM particle is too dangerous. If only you'd protected Janet with such ferocity, Dr. Pym.
Hank.
I formally tender my resignation. Hank, we need you. The PIM particle is a miracle. Please, don't let your past determine the future. As long as I am alive, nobody will ever get that formula, Howard. We shouldn't let him leave the building. Our scientists haven't come close to replicating his work. I've known Hank Pym for a long time, Carson. He's no security risk.
Unless we make him one.
San Quentin Penitentiary. Present day. Scotty. Thanks for picking me up, Louise. Bro, you think I'm gonna miss my cellmate getting out? How's your girl, man? Oh, she left me. My ma died too. And my dad got deported. But I got the van. It's nice. The Milgram Hotel. San Francisco. Thanks for the hookup. I needed a place to stay. You're gonna be on your feet in no time, watch. I gotta introduce you to some people. Some really skilled people. That's Kurt. He was in Folsom for 5 years. He's a wizard on the laptop. Nice to meet you. I'm Dave. Nice work on the Vista job. Vista. Man, they were overcharging the customers. And it added up to millions. Scott blows the whistle and he gets fired. So what does he do? He hacked into the security system and transfers millions back to people that they stole it from. Posts all the bank records online. And he drove the dude's Bentley into his swimming pool. Why are you telling my life story to these guys? What do you want? Okay. My cousin talked to this guy 2 weeks ago about this little perfect job. It's some retired millionaire living off his golden parachute. It's the ideal Scott Lang mark. I don't care. I'm finished, man. I'm not going back to jail. Pimtech. The future's vault. Meanwhile.
Good morning, Hank.
I hope. Would it kill you to call me Dad?
Dr. Cross is so pleased that you can find the time to join us today.
More like thrill. When I took over this company for Dr. Pym, I immediately started researching a particle that could change the distance between atoms while increasing density and strength. Just imagine a soldier the size of an insect. The ultimate secret weapon. An Ant-Man, that's what they called you, right? Hank? That was just a tall tale. Well, I was inspired by the legend of Ant-Man. Distinguished guests, I am proud to present the end of warfare as we know it, the Yellow Jacket, an all-purpose weapon of war capable of altering the size of the wearer for the ultimate combat advantage. Oh no. Darren, there's a reason I buried these secrets. Don't do this. We could have done this together, Hank, but you ruined that. That's why you're the past and I'm the future.
We have to make our move, Hank. He still can't shrink the live subject. Just give me the suit and let me finish this once and for all.
No. It's too dangerous. Anyway, I think I found a guy that can help us.
Who?
Peanut. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry I'm late. I didn't know what time your party started.
Daddy.
What are you doing here, Lang? You haven't paid a dime of child support. Right now. If I wanted to, I could arrest you. It's good to see you too, Paxton. The child support is coming all right. It's just hard finding a job when you have a record.
Scott, you can't just show up here, you know that.
I've missed so much time, Maggie, and I want to be a part of Cassie's life.
Get an apartment. Get a job. Pay child support. And then we will talk about visitation with your daughter. You're her hero, Scott. Just be the person she already thinks you are.
That night. I've spent years carrying around my anger for Hank Pym. I devoted my genius to him. I chose my mentor poorly. As his daughter, you didn't even have a choice. He never believed in you. It's a shame what we had to do, but he forced us to do it, didn't he? We shouldn't be angry, we should be grateful. Because his failures as a mentor, as a father, forced us to spread our wings.
You're a success, Darren. You deserve everything coming your way.
Alright, if I can make this much money an hour, and pay off rent, and utilities, I'll have enough to pay child support in. $311 days to see Casey. How was the party? Tell me about that tip. Oh, baby, it's on. It's so on right now. Calm down, alright? I just need to know the details, where it came from. It's got to be airtight. Okay. I was at a wine tasting with my cousin Ernesto. Which was mainly reds, and you know I don't like reds, man. But there was a rose that saved the day. It was delightful. And then he tells me about this girl Emily, that we used to kick it with. She was actually the first shorty I had a crush on. Wrong details. Try again. Go. So he tells me she's working as a housekeeper now. And she's dating this dude Carlos, who's a shot caller from across the bay. And she tells him about the dude that she's cleaning for. That he's like this big shot CEO that is all retired now, but he's loaded. And Carlos and Ernesto are on the same softball team and they get to talking. And here comes the good part. Carlos says, "Yo man. This guy's got a big ass safe just sitting in the basement, just chilling." Ernesto comes to me because he knows I got mad thieving skills. Of course, I ask him, "Did Emily tell Carlos to tell you to get to me what kind of safe it was?" And he says, "Nah dog. All she said is that it's super legit and whatever's in it, it's gotta be good." What? Old man have safe. And he's gone for a week. Alright, there's an old man. He's got a safe, and he's gone for a week. Let's just work with that. Com check. Check. If the job goes bad, Scotty, you know I got your back, right? Don't worry. Nothing's gonna go wrong. I love it when he gets cocky. Landlines cut, cell signals jammed. No one will be making for distress call tonight. Alarm is dead. I'm moving through the house. Well, they weren't kidding. This safe is serious. It's a Carbondale from 1910. Made from the same steel as the Titanic. Wow, can you crack it? Well, here's the thing. The Titanic didn't do so well in the cold. Remember what that iceberg did? Nice. There's nothing here. Just an old motorcycle suit. There's no cash, no jewelry, nothing? No. It's a bust. I'm really sorry, Scotty. I know you needed to score. Pimtech. Commence Experiment 34C. Organic atomic reduction.
Darren, maybe we should think.
Shrinking organic tissue is the centerpiece of this technology. I can't go to the buyers with half a breakthrough. Experiment 34C results negative. Sanitize the workstation. Bring in subject 35C. Louis' apartment. Why would you lock this up, old man? This is so weird. I wonder. What do these triggers do? Nothing. The world sure seems different from down here, doesn't it, Scott? What? Who said that? Louise. Down here, buddy. It's a trial by fire, Scott. Or, in your case, water. Guess you were tougher than you thought. Not bad for a test drive. Keep the suit. I'll be in touch. No. No. No, thank you. Dr. Hank Pym's house. That night. This is the place that called in, but I don't see signs of a burglar. Get down on the ground. You are under arrest. No, I didn't steal anything. I was returning something I stole. You almost had us convinced that you were gonna change your ways, Scott. This is gonna break Casey's heart. Lay off Paxton. Anyways, you got a visitor. Your lawyer. My lawyer? I told you I'd be in touch, Scott. Oh, it's you. Sir, I'm sorry I stole the suit. Maggie was right about you. No wonder she's trying to keep you away from Casey. The moment things get hard, you turn right back to crime. Second chances don't come around all that much. So next time you think you might see one, I suggest you take a real close look at it. Now you can either spend the rest of your life in prison, or go back to your cell and await further instructions. Okay? Scott, these are my associates. Put your foot on the central node and mount the thorax. How safe is? Just get on the damn and Scott. Wait. Whoa. What happens if I throw up in this helmet? It's my helmet, Scott. You do not throw up. I'm getting a little lightheaded. I need a snooze button. Hit me in 5 minutes. Hello? Have you been standing there watching me sleep this whole time?
Yes,
Why?
because the last time you were here, you stole something. Dr. Pim's waiting for you downstairs.
I assume that you've already met my daughter Hope. I did, she's great. I go to all this effort to make you steal my suit, and then Hope has you arrested. I was very impressed with how you managed to get past my security system. Freezing that metal was particularly clever. Scott, I've been watching you for a while, ever since you robbed Vista Corporation. Vista's security system was one of the most advanced in the business. It was supposed to be unbeatable. But you beat it. How do you make them do that? I use electromagnetic waves to stimulate their olfactory nerve centers. I speak to them. I can go anywhere, hear anything, and see everything.
And still no, absolutely nothing.
Sorry, I just have one question. Who are you? Who is she? What the hell's going on, and can I go back to jail now? Downstairs. Later. 40 years ago, I created a formula that altered atomic relative distance. I learned how to change the distance between atoms. That's what powers the suit. But it was too dangerous. So I hid it from the world. And that's when I switched gears, and I started my own company. Pimtech. I took on a young protege called Darren Cross. He was brilliant, but he heard rumors about what was called the Pim particle. And he became obsessed with recreating my formula. With the help of Hope, he voted me out of my own company. But Hope returned to me when she saw how close Cross was to cracking my formula. I'm sorry you have such deep concerns about the Yellow Jacket, Frank. The process is highly volatile. If one isn't protected by a specialized helmet, it can affect the brain chemistry. I don't think Darren realizes this. And he's not the most stable guy to begin with. Goodbye, Frank. This isn't the first time these guys have tried to get their hand on game-changing weaponry. That's Mitchell Carson, ex-head of defense at S.H.I.E.L.D., presently in the business of toppling governments. And now, unless we break in, steal the Yellow Jacket and destroy all the data, Darren Cross is gonna unleash chaos upon the world. I think our first move should be calling the Avengers. This is not some cute technology like the Iron Man suit. This could change the texture of reality. I need somebody who can infiltrate a place that's designed to prevent infiltration. Hank, I'm a thief. I'm a good thief, but this is insane.
He's right, Hank. And you know it. I was against using him when we had months and now we have days. I'm wearing the suit.
Absolutely not.
I know the facility inside and out. I know how Cross thinks. I know this mission better than anybody here.
No. I do it myself, but after years of wearing the suit it took a toll on me. You're our only option. This is your chance, Scott. The chance to earn that look in your daughter's eyes.
Mommy? Is Daddy a bad man? I heard some grown-ups say he's bad. No, Daddy just gets confused sometimes, you know?
It's not about saving our world. It's about saving theirs. Scott, I need you to be Ant-Man. In the right hands, the relationship between man and suit is symbiotic. The suit has power. The man harnesses that power. You need to be skillful, agile, and above all you need to be fast. You should be able to shrink and grow on a dime, so your size always suits your needs. You charge big, you dive small. Then you emerge big. You should be able to get through that keyhole in one swift motion.
When you're small, energy's compressed, so you have the force of a 200-pound man behind a fist, a 1/100th of an inch wide. You're like a bullet. You punch too hard, you kill someone. Too soft, it's a love tap. In other words, you've to know how to punch.
Do not screw the regulator. If that regulator is compromised, you will go subatomic. Meaning you would enter a quantum realm, a reality where all concepts of time and space become irrelevant as you shrink for all eternity. Everything that you know and love gone forever. Cool. Yeah, if it ain't broke. The suit has no weapons, so I made you these discs. Red shrinks. Blue enlarges. Nailed it. You've learned about the suit, but you've yet to learn about your greatest allies, the ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job. Wait a minute, I know this guy. I'm gonna call him Anthony. Tell them to put the sugar in the teacup. They're not listening to me.
You should just let me use the suit, Hank. I don't know why I came to you in the first place.
We can't do this without her, Scott.
When my mother died, I didn't see him for 2 weeks. He just sent me off to boarding school. I thought with all that's at stake, just maybe we might have a chance of making peace.
He doesn't want to shut you out. He trusts you, Hope. I'm expendable. That's why I'm here. You must have realized by now. I mean, it's why I'm in the suit and you're not. He would rather lose this fight than lose you. Come inside and give Hank another chance. Your mother convinced me to let her join in on my missions. They call her the Wasp. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't regret having said yes. It was 1987. Soviets, separatists launched a NICM at the United States. The only way to the internal mechanics was through solid titanium. I knew I had to shrink between the molecules to disarm the missile. But my regulator had sustained too much damage. Your mother, she didn't hesitate. She turned off her regulator and went subatomic to deactivate the bomb. And she was gone. Your mom died a hero. And I spent the next 10 years trying to learn all I could about the quantum realm. But all I learned was we know nothing.
You were trying to bring her back. It's not your fault. She made her choice. But, why didn't you tell me that sooner?
I was trying to protect you. I lost your mother. I didn't mean to lose you too. The final phase of your training will be a stealth incursion. You must retrieve a prototype of a signal decoy device that I invented during my SHIELD days. We need it to counteract the transmission blockers that Cross installed in the Future's vault. It's currently collecting dust in one of Howard Stark's odd storage facilities in upstate New York. Should be a piece of cake. It's freezing. You couldn't make a suit with a flannel lining? You're over the target area. Disengage now, Scott. It feels like a big leap from sugar cubes to this. Guys? We might have a problem. Hank, didn't you say this was some old warehouse? It's not. Next, an Ant-Man vs. an Avenger.